He went a little crazy. He said it was like I could take a girl from prison to paradise in just a couple minutes. He'd go out one night, have sex. He'd go out the next night, find the new hot girl, have sex again. Then when that got boring, he'd find the coolest and most attractive girl he could find and using the exact same method, make her his girlfriend. He once used it on some poor guy's wife, or MILF as he called her, and she almost jumped him in the grocery store parking lot. I don't really condone that sort of thing, and neither does he, but he said he had to see just how far it could go. Yet once he got really good with it, he started seeing things out of women he didn't know existed. He said, when I would talk with them this way, they would act totally different during sex. Porn star blowjobs, endless monologues about how much they loved telling me they thought about sex all day long. I had no idea they were so horny and sexual until I experienced the freak factor firsthand. Oh yeah, the freak factor story. Here's what happened. One night, Dog went out with some friends and saw the hottest girl of his life. She was a nerd, a hot nerd. He described her as a CPA with glasses who became a swimsuit model at night. With my freak factor sentence, he quickly stole her away from her friends, took her home, and then tested the limits of the primal emotional brain. What came out of her that night was so sexually intense, he still talks about it to this day. She screamed and yelled. She bit and begged and bent over. She even broke her glasses. She did things porn stars wouldn't do for a trunk full of cocaine. As she put her bra on after, she told him something that solidified his beliefs in these methods for good. She said, "I've never felt this way with any man before in my life. Something about the way you talked to me, it just brought out this inner slut in me. I feel so turned on and comfortable around you at the same time." We call this the freak factor. See, when you start speaking to a girl's emotional brain, instead of her conservative one, her inner slut will often come out to play. The primal part of her takes control and she becomes the sexiest, most uninhibited little freak your has ever entered. Winner, winner, dinner. Listen, champ, when you understand how to influence her emotional brain and her freak factor takes over, it'll probably be the coolest experience of your life. I tend to keep it to myself at this point, but when you first tell your friends about what your girl's been doing in the bedroom, their jaws are going to hit the floor. They'll envy you, but they'll respect you at the same time. And in case you're watching this right now thinking to yourself, well, what is the freak factor sentence? I'm going to share it with you now, but only because I love you. Here it is. After you get the first kiss with her, you'll do just two things. One, you'll pull back first from the kiss. My students do this every time now because the person who pulls back first leaves the other subconsciously wanting more. Then, two, you're going to whisper the freak factor sentence in her ear softly. Just slowly lean in and whisper, "You have no idea what I'm thinking about doing to you right now." Then calmly lean back, look off into the distance, and watch her inner slut come out to play. Just a heads up. Within minutes, she may jump your bones like a guard dog. Don't say I didn't warn you, bud. Now, the freak factor sentence is nowhere near the only sexual trigger. It's actually the first one I teach all my best students. I'll show you how you can get the rest at the end of this video.